gentlemen, to the Game Bytes Show. I'm your host, Jared Red Eye Dunn, joined by Jeremy Malam, blah, 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 blah. Jeremy.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, I was overheating. I had to shut down.
That is very thematically appropriate for the game we're playing tonight.
That's right. And we are going to take a pause. Hold on a second. We're having issues.
Technical issues?
My upload rate was 8 kilobytes per second for a minute.
That doesn't work.
No, it's very slow. Alright, let me see if I can fix some stuff. I don't know. It all seems fine. Probably just my internet.
Stream seems good.
I think it's improved. Has it improved? I think it's improved. Okay. I just had an oh my goodness, what am I doing? Internet hiccup here. So yeah, welcome to the weekly Game Bytes Show back on Twitch today for a solo stream of BattleTech. So we've been talking a little bit about BattleTech. I know.
When have we not been talking about BattleTech in some form or another? It seems like
we kind of talk about mechs a lot, don't we? Just on the last, not the games you've been playing. I actually talked about one of the games I've been playing, in which you actually pilot a mech, and because I bought this guy, yeah, the statue from Titanfall 2. But we're not playing.
Nancy,
Titanfall.
look at the glow. Look at the glow.
Oh, I didn't turn the glow on. People, you have to love the glow.
There you go.
This is me tonight. Okay, enough of that silliness. It was very silly.
You can't swing a dead cat without hitting a few battle mechs around here these days.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna check out BattleTech. So BattleTech is set in the BattleTech universe, not the MechWarrior universe. Get it right, guys.
Oh man.
No, same as the MechWarrior universe, except this is, instead of a stompy online free-to-play first-person shooter that you've seen us stream on this channel many a time, it is a turn-based strategy game. That's right.
31st century combat for the 21st century world.
So we have the backer beta, which is a little lean on options. There is going to be a single-player campaign, which we won't be able to show you tonight. There will be multiplayer, which we won't be able to show you tonight. And it looks like there's like mech lab customization, etc., and so forth, which we won't be able to show you tonight.
But what we can show you, is actually pretty neat and cool, and I'm really excited about it. Essentially, Harebrained Schemes, who is the developer of this BattleTech game, this turn-based strategy game, it is basically a take on the original board game. So what you're going to see is, as we build our lance of mechs, so essentially for the beta at the current moment, it's basically one lance versus another lance. A lance in the universe of BattleTech is 4 mechs.
Yep.
And they are constrained by either a battle value or a tonnage, and in this case I'm pretty sure they do just only the battle value of the mechs, and you pretty much go at it. All of your mechs get to move. We're going to see it in just a second, but all of the movements and the facing is important, and line of sight is important, and terrain and all those kinds of things, which in and of themselves aren't different from a lot of strategy games that you might play, but this is all really based on the rules of the tabletop BattleTech miniatures game, which is like, super cool.
Yep,
really excited.
That's right. So one of the things I was kind of playing with in the background while Jeremy was talking is just this sort of single-player skirmish phase or match setup here, which is the only option for us now. Eventually, you can see you can swap in pilots that have different skills. You can swap out all of these different mechs. You can change the mission to be just a clash. So these are all lighter mechs, which we could do. It might go a little faster. You can do battle, which gets in some of your mediums and heavies, and then of course this 25M, whatever that means, gets you your really big mechs, your awesomes, your atlases, all the big stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I believe that there is some association here with the work that's been done on MechWarrior. I'm not sure. They might be using the same models, the same unit models. I could be wrong about that. I'm kind of looking at that right now.
Let's start with just a clash. We're gonna jump in here and just do a quick recon mission type deal.
Incidentally, I can confirm on the on the wiki for this game, Harebrained Schemes is working with Catalyst Game Labs and Piranha Games, who publish BattleTech Works, to maintain continuity of the franchise, including using art from Piranha Games' MechWarrior Online. So there is some cross-game collaboration happening here, which is good.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting because the models that they created for the Piranha Bytes game are quite excellent.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think we're going to go with this striker class. So this is me over here, or this light striker. It's just a preset. You know, we could go in and customize this if we wanted. I don't really think we're going to go do that. I don't really know what I would swap in instead here. So we'll just go with this. And we'll give the enemy random. We won't know what he has. And we are going to play Foggy Night. Foggy. What a weird word. Foggy Night.
The more you say it, the weirder it sounds. Foggy.
Here we go. So 4 versus 4. We've got these grim soldiers of the future versus who knows.
Commencing Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Yeah, the nice thing is that because it's based on a battle value, even though it's random, you know that within the constraint of the value and essentially the size of the mechs,
we won't be quote unquote outclassed.
Right. We'll be outmatched for other reasons, but not because of the hardware.
Yeah. I mean, we could be out. They could have a better loadout. You know, they could have weapons that will render my weapons useless if they get in close, stuff like that. If I have a lot of long-range missiles.
Or they could just be better in general.
So this is Foggy Night, and it is actually quite dark. But they have their lights on. That's cute.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things, and I want you to pay attention as we're playing this to a lot of the little details. Because I don't know if you noticed, but for example, the individual legs of the mechs will be they'll stand on unlevel terrain. Mm-hmm. The kinds of melee attacks that you can do, so you can see that some of the mechs have arms. The ones that have arms or articulated hands, when you go to do melee fights, if you get in close, they will punch with the arms, but the ones that don't have will do like headbutts, or if you do a melee attack against somebody who's been knocked down, they'll actually like curb stomp them. They'll like raise their leg up and stomp them.
Yeah, they will do that. You know, if you guys caught my original stream of this over on Mixer, you'll witnessed what became essentially a ramming match at the end. Nobody was using guns anymore. We were just ramming into each other over and over. So one thing I want to point out is I kind of move this commando's potential move order here around is the little dots, the little grid, so to speak, that lights up. So white provides no specific benefit. Green gives you cover. Cover is good because it reduces damage and has some other benefits, but I believe, reduces movement speed and line of sight. So I could be in cover, but actually wouldn't be able to see as far. Water is good for cooling. You actually cool faster, but reduces movement speed, and you're way out in the open.
There are a lot of little modifiers going on in this. Yes. So to start out, like, you're sprinting, and in the board game, if you use a sprinting move, so each mech has a particular distance that it can travel, and if you move a certain number of units, you're considered. Every turn that you take sort of takes place within a fixed unit of time, basically. So when you move farther, it's just saying, well, I ran faster within that same unit of time, so it's considered to be a sprint. If you sprint, it means that your mech is harder to hit, so you're going to receive a modifier against accuracy. You know, people are going to have a harder time hitting you if you're running around. If your line of sight passes through heavy forest, that might be a modifier to hit. Cover is going to be a modifier to hit or to damage even. And normally in the board game, all of this stuff you would have to figure out. In the digital game, in Harebrained Schemes game, that's all handled for you. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you can also see, kind of on the periphery of the screen here, a little blue line. That is this guy's visual radar sort of range. So I'm actually tempted to move him up into the water up here to try to get line of sight. I mean, that's what this scouting unit's going to be good for, although I could move here. Yeah, let's move here. So now what we're doing is we're choosing which direction we're going to be looking. Very important for line of sight. So we're going to look towards north. So here we go. Here we go. Stomp, 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 stomp.
And you'll notice that when Jared was positioning his guy, he did not have the full range of 360 degrees of motion. You can't just decide, well, I'm going to face any which way. He used up a certain portion of his movement ability to get there, and then with what's left, you can face.
So one of the things you can actually do in this game, which is a little bit different from probably most of your turn-based strategy games, you can reverse.
Yeah.
So I could take this guy, and it's very limited, but he could back up and will remain facing that direction.
Right.
There's also a move, which is much more limited movement range, and then allows me to have an attack turn at the end. But since I don't have anything to shoot yet, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, and I've gotten really used to. I'm a big keyboard shortcut person. I know that I have a reputation for bagging a little bit on keyboards and mice, but yes, I do. But in this case, you have that whole command bar across the bottom, which all coordinate with certain keys. You can also, I don't know if you know this, Jared, but you can actually hit Tab to essentially move to the next available unit and to take their turn. So you can, while someone is moving, hit Tab and move the next person, and even though it's turn-based, you can sort of get it all out of the way all in one shot, which is kind of nice.
Yes, I was aware. And you can actually click on them. And one thing that we haven't seen yet, I think because we're on round 1, but pay attention to the UI up here at the top. In just a few moments, it will get real interesting. I guess this guy's going to end up in the water. I really
That's cool. Mechs like it in the water. They're like little...
Yeah, but it reduces his movement speed.
Yes, that's true.
Since I'm a light lance, I want to try to keep my movement speed up.
You are wise, young Red Eye.
I'm not sure what this cloudy business is. It's like some monster of the deep.
And footprints are there, splashies, looking at them splashing through everything. Yep.
Yeah, I have the sound turned down quite a bit, but they're very stompy.
Yeah, this is definitely the large and stompy school of mechs, which you also have your anime mechs that are like very jetty and skatey aroundy and those kinds of things. This is not them. This is definitely...
Those aren't mechs. Those are people that are big robots.
Yeah, exactly. And these, it's kind of funny because BattleTech people could be really picky about these. These are not robots. They are giant bipedal armored assault weapons platforms.
Think of like essentially walking tanks.
Yep. And each one is a nuclear reactor also.
Yeah, so they started up here, and they kind of have this mountain thing happening here. So I'm going to guess that they are in fact going to come around both directions of this mountain.
That'd be a good opportunity to, I wonder, I do not really have a good sense right now for how the AI is in this, but if you give him a little bit of a taste, let him see your dude running off, and see if you can draw some of them away off up there to the side, and then see if you can pick somebody off from behind or something. Let's see if we can get clever with this. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it.
I think you're overthinking it. I think you're greatly
overestimating
my ability to play a turn-based mech warrior game. So I don't know if I'll actually have line of sight around this mountain. It's hard to judge how tall my mech is.
It's tall.
Yeah, but I don't think I got it. You see how it's still foggy here?
Yeah.
We did highlight this thing, which appears to be nothing. All right, Commando. You've got to keep moving here. All right, well, we've formed a battle line, whether we intended to or not. Oh! What was that? It could have just been graphical glitches. Oh, enemy contact. So here's the contact.
There you go.
So he's on radar, but not in visual range. Still not in visual range. So I can't shoot him because I don't have a visual sort of lock on. Okay, so the UI changed. So combat is actually done in phases based on the mech. I forget where you see that.
There's an initiative system, and I don't know what determines it here, but essentially, it's not quite like Bravely Default, but you have a set initiative, and you can see there that sometimes you might have 2 mechs who can move, or sometimes 1 mech, or you can choose at any point to reserve that turn to kind of build up more moves later on. So you can take a gamble because unlike in BattleTech the board game or in the tabletop game, damage is resolved simultaneously. Right. So you could have 2 mechs firing at each other
yeah, so these mechs all up here in this 4 block all get to move, not necessarily at the same time, but they all get to move within the 1 turn. So I actually have the ability here to take this Jenner and jump across the water so he doesn't get his toes wet.
I love the...
land here and have a shot?
I think so. Yeah,
I think we're going to try this.
I love the effect on the jump jets.
Oh, so good at night too. Okay, so now we should have visual. Oh, it's a commando. Excellent. So we're gonna attack. Now, much like MechWarrior Online, the game here, you can see a very similar sort of loadout of our weapons here. So here's our hit percentage chance. Pretty low hit percent chance on the short range missiles. And it's also going to cause us to overheat. So
yeah, which you can see over there on the far left.
Yeah, far left,
right.
You can see our overheating. Here. So I need to dial back some of these. Maybe just 2 lasers, and let's see what we get. Ooh. Well, we missed. We XCOM'd it.
Yep. 99% chance to hit, and you missed.
So
XCOM.
They just shot a PPC at me.
I wonder what they've got.
You actually share visual range as well with your friendly units. So you could see, like, this guy is the only one in visual range. He did not shoot at me. Someone over yonder shot at me. But that's okay. That's part of the rules. So this guy needs to move up. We're going to move up in this cover and maybe uncover this 4th mech, which I think is probably right over here somewhere.
It's really good to know where everybody is. Because if you don't, inevitably, they're going to mess you up without you knowing it.
So I don't really have a shot, so there's no point in trying to attack. I don't have visual line of sight on this guy. You can see I would like do a number to the mountain there. So I'm going to go ahead and just brace, which just kind of reduces damage a little bit, keeps me from getting knocked over.
If you were playing Bravely Default, that would be default. That's a very specific reference.
That's a super specific reference. He just lit me up.
Whoop.
Oh, my commando. We gotta get the commando up here. He needs to be... Now that I've found them. Look at him. He's gonna, like, walk down the stairs. Mechs can't walk on stairs.
But, you know, if you ever do get somebody standing on uneven terrain, take a look at their legs, and you can see that they...
Ooh, he has a Centurion. With an autocannon.
I don't think that's where the PPC came from, though. I'm kind of curious who's...
I'm pretty... Because as a Centurion, I bet this PPC came from this guy, way in the back.
What? No.
Okay, so I have no shot now, but I can move to here and have a shot. Question is, am I still... So I want to try to stay out of these guys' lines of sight, but be able to hit this guy.
Right.
So I'm going to move here where I can get like a rear shot. I feel like
yes.
This is smart.
Yes, that's the other thing too. So we were talking a little bit earlier about backing up your mech, and what good is that? Well, the thing is that mechs are very heavily armored in the front and pretty armored on the sides, although your arms can get shot off, and very lightly armored in the rear. So And it'll actually show you more or less the angle that you're going to be attacking from. I think you can see where. It seems like somewhere there's a UI element to
right
do
here.
that.
The red.
There you go.
So here's the front armor, here's the rear armor. You can see it's like 15 in the rear, and in the same spot on the front is double.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to hit them from the rear whenever possible. So we might be able to hit them here. I have not run into any mechs using the XL engines, so destroying torsos does not get you a kill. So we're going to shoot.
No, destroying side torsos. Actually, center torso is a kill.
Yes.
But the left and right torso, yeah.
So we basically missed, hit a little bit of front armor there.
Yeah.
Here comes that
Typical.
Centurion. He's auto-cannoning me and missiles. The yellow, I believe, is your unsteady. Your steadiness, yeah.
Stability, yeah.
Good to go.
So the thing is that mechs, it's cool that they've got 2 legs and stuff, but in real life, you would have to kind of, piloting would be a sort of the challenge of keeping the thing upright and moving in the direction that you want it to be in, not stepping on, bad things, I guess. So in this game, stability is a factor based on the amount of damage that you take, whether you're taking hits from ballistic or missiles versus energy weapons. All of those things can be contributing factors to actually knocking you down, which makes you really vulnerable. And then you have to actually take time and movement to get back up.
Right.
Reporting.
So where is this Jenner?
Waiting on you, Commander.
This is the commando. Well, there's not much to do here. I'm gonna move the commando
No
up.
need to tell me twice.
I'm hoping to be able to oh, this is good. So we can do some sort of electronic warfare here. This sensor lock will select any target within sensor range, so within the blue circle. Gain line of sight to that target and suppress evasive and all movement defense modifiers it has.
Seems useful.
Until the end of the current round. So what I'm wondering is if I would be able to... What does he have? Oh, you're right. Yeah, just medium lasers. I was hoping I'd have at least a few long-range missiles to... missiles have sort of an arc that can go over some terrains.
Right.
Well, let's decide here. He's already got line of sight.
And you might be able to draw those guys off a little bit. Like, I'd be interested to see if you could distract them and get them to chase you away.
Let's see if we can get this 35-ton
whatever it is.
Oh, he's going for a flank. Oh, he's gonna get it too. Oh, but he shot at the general. Oh, with a PPC.
Huh.
And he's super missed. Huh. Okay. Well, good for me.
We accept. Yeah.
So this is not great. You can see the line of sight will be lined up on 3 enemies, which does not excite me a lot because they will blow my face off.
Yeah, in pretty short order. It seems like it doesn't take long for this to go downhill if you put a foot in the wrong place.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what I want to do here then. I guess I could try a jump.
I would back off. Get their attention. Here's me. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing, but I would wait until you have... let's think about Sun Tzu for just a moment. Sun Tzu would say, until you have the advantage, do not engage, right?
You know what I could do?
What's that?
I could break this Jenner off, jump into the water, and attack this commando from behind.
I would do that.
I like this.
Here we go.
I like it especially because I like those jump jets.
Oh, they're so good. Did you see it?
I did. They're good.
All right, so this is what you want right here. 75s. We're in the water, so we won't overheat. This commando knows he's done wrong. Yes. Done and done.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as he saw those jump jets firing off in the distance, he knew he had blown it.
Met his maker. All right, so that's good. So now we just need to do that 3 more times.
Right.
And that was the appetizer, right?
Yeah.
Main course is on the other side of that island.
So once again, I can move here, and I'll have a shot. And I think that's what I want to do. I want to keep the pressure on them. I'm gonna. I feel like I've got the attention of, with my commando of this Centurion. We even have a side shot, but this AC-20 is a terrible hit and only 9 ammo. I'm gonna turn the AC-20 off. Just fire. I mean, these aren't gonna fire. You can see there's no percentage chance.
Right.
So we're gonna go ahead and fire the medium lasers. Did we get a hit?
Sometimes I
hope they kind of tweak that a little bit because the feedback is
a little hard to tell
ideal.
what just happened.
Not ideal. Yeah. That was a big hit. See, that wasn't that big of a hit. We took 4 damage. Like, that guy has a lot of, he took that much, right? But it looked super severe.
What can I do for you?
But the thing is, now he's still, that hunchback is still out there until pretty much everyone else has had their turns, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to see, I can get another shot right here. And they have line of sight on me, it looks like. I'm not sure what the white dotted line is, to be honest.
I think that means... I don't actually know what that means. Maybe it means they... I don't know what that means. Maybe it means partial.
Maybe they have line of... They have
I bet it's partial, because... Yeah, maybe. Technically, there's instructions to this. I haven't read them.
Instructions? Move over here.
Just think about where those guys can move to and then still fire, though,
Yeah, well, for sure, anything here they'll be able to hit.
You know what I would do? Honestly, if it were me, I would back off and let them make the next move. Like, stay neutral. Let them decide what they're going to do.
I've already got this guy out there.
Yeah? I mean, so you give him an extra target. I don't know.
Let's move. Oh, shoot.
What about any abilities? Do you have? No, I guess there's nothing that.
No, not really.
So, some of the pilots. So the thing is that the mechs have their particular loadouts and their particular abilities, but the pilots themselves also have some little passive abilities or some other cool things that they can do too.
So there are some abilities like you can do Angel of Death. This is like a jump ability.
Death from above.
Yeah, stuff like that. If you land on them, they can take severe damage. I could jump over here, but that doesn't really do them anything. I could jump over here just into cover.
You could reserve. You know what you could do? You could reserve.
I could reserve him.
You could reserve.
That's a good idea.
Oh, except maybe it's too late.
No, I can. Select a unit or reserve your unit
there you go.
to the next phase. Do I want to reserve... Do you have to do them all? Because I kind of want to move this guy. He's really out here.
I think once he's taken his turn, that's his turn. So reserve just gives you...
Well, let's try it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we got all 4.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
And they only had that 35-ton guy, which had a PPC. Are you kidding me?
That's weird.
Or no, I'm sorry.
But you know what?
The thing is, cannon. Good.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Right here.
What did we lose? We lost a medium laser there, which is not super exciting. So not a great hit here. This would provide us cover from these bozos, because I'm gonna get all 4 mechs moving in this turn, and they only have 2.
Right.
It's gonna be this guy and this guy.
But then you got to think about the next turn too.
I know, but I have to try to kill them at some point.
Yeah. I mean, no rush though. I mean, you know what would be really great would be to get a couple of your guys to totally flank them. Like, just keep a couple of dudes there to distract them and keep them busy. Run your other guys around the back end. and then
Well, that's
take
what
him
I
from
could
both
do
sides.
here, is move this guy here, take a shot at the Centurion, maybe move
Uh-huh.
this guy around here, take a
Yeah.
shot at the Centurion,
Yeah.
jump jet, run up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I say try it.
Yeah.
On my way.
Alright. Fire. Fire, Will! Oh. Shot through him and missed whatever that was over there. I was like, how uncertain the pilot is like, I missed.
Yeah, they do have little... You know, all the guys have their cool mech driver handles. They have their little incidental dialogue, which is kind of fun. Their personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very much like Mech Commander, which is sort of the real-time rough equivalent of this game from...
Right.
God, it must be like 15 years ago by now, at least.
Probably, yeah. So this guy has a great shot, so we're going to take them all. Oh, we're going to super overheat. I forgot to pay attention to that. And he
Oops.
dodged everything.
Jeez.
You can fly an egg in here.
Oops. Well, there you go. Now you know what happens when you overheat.
Yep.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
Structure damage.
That's a newbie mistake.
Well, it happens.
What can I do for you?
So here we can move into the forest, have cover, and a shot.
Approved.
I agree. Just make sure it's the right one.
Also, the
there's-
range. I'm pretty sure, and I haven't really verified this myself, but the difference in the cone that you have there, it'll actually tell you the short, medium,
Yes.
and long range.
Commencing out.
Yeah,
distances.
so things like long-range missiles actually have a minimum range.
Yes.
So you got to be careful. Of head hit. Ooh, nice.
Nice. That's
Pilots.
pilot injury. Yeah. So you can kill the pilot too. Pilots, I think, in the tabletop game, pilots can sustain 3 injuries before they die, which will put the mech out of commission. I have no idea if that's, correlated here, but
Right. So one issue with my jump jet strategy is I can't really.
you can't get the site.
I mean, I can get there, but look at his heat is nearly.
Oh
overheated.
yeah.
I won't
Yep.
really be able to get a shot off. So if I want to dissipate that heat, I'd be better staying in the water.
Just like walking around.
Well, I could just.
You could
race
reserve him.
Yeah, I could essentially just. So I'm gonna do that. This guy is just doomed.
How might I help? An intelligent man understands.
If he survives, you might be able to back him around that corner, though.
What's the plan?
Okay, so not reverse. Good grief. See, I just wish he's like one move off
Yeah,
from having that
yeah.
shot. I'm gonna move him up.
As you wish.
Kind of start to get him into position. This hunchback isn't going to last long. That is just all there is to that.
It's funny how durable enemy hunchbacks seem to be, and how paper thin
Ours just fall
our
over.
hunchbacks. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no.
armor turned that, so that's fortunate for us.
I hear you.
So we could just straight up attack and have another high chance. We could go for that guy.
You have orders?
Yeah, let's go for that light mech.
I understand.
I mean, whatever. We're gonna make this happen. We might lose.
Something is going to happen here. This will either be genius or folly.
It's a panther. Yeah, we're just gonna alpha strike this guy. Give it to him.
As you wish.
I feel like we should have a bell or something to ring whenever somebody does an alpha strike. Ding, 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 ding.
I know, right? It's our turn.
Like
again.
getting good service at Arby's.
Right? Here it is. This is the move. This could be it.
Crossing my fingers.
Not necessarily. He's got pretty low percentage chance, but oh, the whiff. Oh no, that was good. Really unstabilized him.
Yeah.
Saddened that he didn't take a tumble.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right. He could next time if we hit him again.
This is not gonna work well. I'm just gonna move to the water.
No sweat.
You could try and
stable and overheating.
You could try and sprint around the far side there and just give him something to shoot at.
Unstable and overheating. See, that fixed my unstable. I mean, this guy's doomed. Poor Buckshot.
He hasn't had a chance to move yet.
They're gonna ram him. Oh no, they're gonna point and like shoot at him.
Yeah, that. I mean, I think melee fighting is fun, but I think it's technically more effective to shoot and hit with guns.
I can only imagine.
Yes, Commander.
So can I just straight up? Oh my, medium. So we're gonna show what reverse is capable of, because I'm gonna reverse.
Yes.
Back. I mean, these guys will still be able to hit me eventually.
Well, I would say, what if you give him a little left-hand turn there and put him around the backside? You know, that'll at least cover him from those other dudes.
He won't be able to get a shot off. I was gonna reverse him and shoot.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can just straight up reverse.
You could reverse to the, well... No, I like your idea.
Well, I can reverse here and still get a shot at the Centurion.
You say so.
And I'll be just like a slow shuffle.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Engaging.
Yeah, I mean, not a super effective hit. I just hate to waste this mech on not shooting.
I mean, at some point, if you don't have the guns, then it might not be a bad idea to start meleeing people. The thing about melee is it's risky.
He got
Yeah. It's risky because you could miss, but if you hit, you also have a chance to immediately knock down the enemy mech.
It also, from what I have noticed, tends to... you just saw that pilot got injured. They tend to get injured very frequently when they're knocked down.
Oh yeah. In fact, I think it's a guaranteed injury. I'm pretty sure.
So I've got short range and a medium. This guy doesn't have jump jets, which is a little disheartening. Like, I wonder if this would give me a better shot.
I think that was the problem last time, though. I think he had partial obstruction of the terrain up high. I mean, if you're in the water, you at least know you have a clear shot.
I can't get to the water from up here. I'm on a ridge.
Oh. Oh, no jump jets. All right, I see what you're saying.
No jump jets on the Commando.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get to here, but he's... I could use this guy as a hostage. I mean, I get to here.
You could melee the guy from behind. I mean, I bet you'd hit him.
I'm gonna go here and pew pew at him.
Commander.
Yeah, bring it. Yeah.
This should be
I mean, we could start. If we could knock off that PPC, I'm not sure what arm that's on. Oh, we didn't do it either. Oh, but we knocked him down.
That's good.
Pilot injury. Sweet.
The other thing is that they're super susceptible to further
His turn
damage.
getting back up.
Yeah.
Oh!
Land strength reduced.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
He got me.
Reporting.
Yeah. Also, when you're down on the ground like that, I think you're pretty easy pickings too. I'm not sure if there are modifiers for being down on the ground, but it seems like people rarely miss you.
I gotta work on some of this heat. All right, 3 lasers. Let's make it rain.
Locking on target.
Pew pew pew.
Ooh, that was a solid hit.
Decent.
Commander?
So honestly, can I get a shot? Not really. Really just want to take out that commando or panther.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have it. These guys are super healthy still. And that guy's dead, so he's all alone out here. You know, we could just make a break for it.
Yeah, see, I would be interested to see what happens then. Because if I mean, one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to draw their attention and your other guys are going to be able to shoot them, or they're going to focus their attention on the other and you can come back and shoot them.
Yeah. Because this guy's fully loaded. He hadn't lost any limbs yet, so...
The only thing is, this does kind of follow the similar XCOM rules. When you sprint, you can't fire. If you do a normal walk, you can walk in and shoot.
He got knocked down and a left leg destroyed. This is not super great. And then you're gonna get a second shot on me.
Ah, dang it, that hurt.
Another injury. It's my turn though, yay! Alright, stand up, first of all.
Back up, ready for more.
I could try taking out this panther. There's a sacrificial attack here. Pretty low hit chance though. Let's try. I really don't have much of a move. I guess the question here is, if I reverse, will I still get a shot?
Yes.
We're gonna try for it.
Yes.
We're gonna get out of the line of sight of these two guys.
Oh no, my mech is limping.
Your mech is limping. It's missing a leg, dude.
And if you lose the other leg, that's a
Game
kill.
over. Ooh, got him.
That's a kill.
Excellent.
That's a good lucky hit. That's one of the things about this. You know, for all of the, plunking away you do at armor sometimes, every once in a while you'll roll a critical hit on some ammo, or you'll just get a lucky shot. And even though you have no business to do it, you can just change the entire countenance of the battle.
So I'm gonna sprint this guy over here into the water. And I'm gonna really split their attention, either one-on-one with this guy left, or they're gonna go, one of them's gonna go for him, or they're gonna focus on this guy over here. They're gonna have to make a decision here.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm gonna move over here.
Affirmative.
Stick to the shadows. Although they do get to both move, so that's a little concerning. No, we'll just brace. Okay, they're going for the commando. Which somehow he's okay. No, he died. I was like, somehow he survived. I mean, that's okay. Because honestly, I feel like they're both out of. Do they not know where? Oh no, that one knows where I'm at.
Yes, Commander.
So it's not possible to. Ooh, I can get. Yes. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I just move and get there? I think I use less heat that way, but no. Okay, we're gonna go here. This is it. This battle is coming
Going skyward.
to an end. gonna jump jet to the forest in cover, attack this guy from behind with really low chance, but
you never know.
You just
I would love to see you pull off a death from above before the stream is over.
well, maybe we can make that. We only get to shoot twice though, because we're really overheated and we missed, which is super.
How can I miss?
Typical.
No, dude, you XCOM'd me.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that Simpsons GIF of the alligator on the bed and the Chief Wiggum comes in? I think it's Chief Wiggum, and he's just like shoot, 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 and he doesn't hit the thing. And it like somebody made it into an XCOM reference, and it brings me joy.
It was perfect.
Difficult times, yes.
Moving to position.
All right. We're moving in for our death from above here, you see.
All right. You never know. This could change the course.
It could change something. See, he's in cover, but he still lost an arm.
Death from above, and actually melee attacks in general can be risky because they can actually damage you.
Yes. Yeah, these mechs don't have, like, necessarily
sometimes they carry weapons. Like, especially mechs with articulated fingers can carry...
Reporting.
So, death from above, 86% chance. I mean, whatever. We're doing this.
Yeah, you don't miss. Don't blow this.
Firing jump jet.
We're sending the Jenners in to melee. Oh!
This is what it's come to.
Pilot head injured. So we gotta. Oh man, we really did a number on the head of that mech.
Good to go.
Okay, so 100% chance, death from above. Why not? Here we go. From behind, even. Oh! Oh, we critted their ammo.
I actually haven't seen that happen too much.
I've critted heat sinks a lot. He's gonna punch me. Oh no, he destroyed a leg. Oh, he knocked me down.
The nice thing is though that you can get up and I think you can still do a melee hit. This is just like you said it was going to happen. It's going to degenerate.
Oh, he's going to reverse behind me and
fisticuffs.
Oh, no, he's going to shoot at him. Oh no. Both legs destroyed. That's a kill. All right. Well. All right, Showboat.
Still do this.
Engaging jump jet.
And it's kind of fun too because, like, you can almost use your imagination and fill in the blanks with what this would look like in real time, like somebody standing up and.
Yeah, this poor Jenner's doomed, but it was fun. Fun while it lasted. He's gonna what? Run behind me and auto cannon me? Rude.
Yeah.
Commander, it's going over. I'm gonna need a medic.
You're gonna need a medic. You're gonna need a different sort of medical professional here in a minute.
Yep.
Alright, well, stand up. I mean, we're committed.
Yeah.
We must achieve victory by falling on this Centurion. Oh, man. It's just not blowing up the right parts.
Sometimes the dice do not fall in your favor.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yep.
Is he gonna punch me from behind? I think what saved me there was the mangled wreck of that left side that was already destroyed.
Yeah.
All units destroyed.
There you go. Yeah, BattleTech, y'all. You know, the mission was kind of long, so we won't do another one. But
Right.
That's basically how it ended last time, and that's probably mostly me just not being good. But it's a lot of fun to play. Look at the damage.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But it's a really cool game. Comes out in September, I think.
Sounds right.
Is that the right
Yeah.
time? It's gonna have. Sounds like a pretty cool campaign. They talked a little bit about during E3, I believe, with you actually have a spaceship that you fly around sort of the galaxy and wreak havoc. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. You know, we can't
Same.
shut up enough about BattleTech and mech combat. So you can expect some more of this on the stream, which you can find every week, at least once a week, here at the Game Bytes Show at twitch.tv/GameBytes Sometimes we might also stream over on mixer.com/GameBytes. I always say shash.
Slash.
Sean Connery. So when this comes out and we can do multiplayer, I would suspect you will see some sweet multiplayer action in a dual stream over on mixer.com/GameBytesShow.
Cannot wait.
Let us know what your favorite mech is on Twitter at GameBytesShow, or you can tell me how terribly I did and what I should have done differently at red_I.
You can also tell me how bad Jared did at Jeremy_Lamont. You can find our podcast compadres. Legrand Jolly is at Legrand, Legrande, and Dale Jones off in Japan. Godspeed, sir. At
Go ahead.
Cal Elmdor.
Yeah, he's off doing research on Japanese-style mechs for us, and hopefully we'll report back soon.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcast, GameBytesShow.com. Look us up on iTunes. Subscribe to our RSS feed so you can get that sweet twice-a-week Game Bytes Show audio podcast where we talk about all the games we've been playing, all of the news, all of the new releases. We talked about
everything you could possibly want. Everything.
We talked about the Steam sale. We gave you our recommendations for the latest Steam sale. Go check that out. GameBytesShow.com. Find our archives over on YouTube. YouTube.com/GameBytesShow. I think I've named all the web pages in existence now.
All of our things.
Find us on
we should make it
MySpace.
easy. Yeah. I still have an Angel Fire site somewhere out there.
GeoCities.
Yeah.
For the win. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. See you.
Bye.